Greetings, and thank you for joining us. My name is Dani Heinonen, and today I will be presenting our research titled An Evaluation of Student Perceptions of Campus Climate at San Jose State University. Student success continues to be a major focus of research in the higher education community. A more recent avenue for supporting student success is the impact of campus environment on student achievement, and research has identified a strong relationship between perceptions of campus climate and academic success. What is it we mean when we say campus climate? A leading researcher on campus climate and advocate for social justice, Sue Rankin, broadly defines overall campus climate as the current attitudes, behaviors, and standards of employees and students. To promote campus safety on a nationwide scale, federal legislation like the Clery Act and Title IX has resulted in the implementation of campus initiatives to improve campus climate. The effectiveness of these initiatives remains in question as current data provides inconclusive results. The research presented here investigates the most effective methods of presentation of safety information to support best practices for student success. The most recent evaluation of campus climate at San Jose State University, conducted in the spring of 2020, identified nearly 25% of participants do not find campus climate to be comfortable. A follow-up report released by the Campus Committee on Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion in the spring of 2021 intended to elucidate challenges faced by the campus community and called into question the efficacy of resources and services for students, given insufficient data and unclear figures on topics of diversity, equity, and inclusion. The current research asks if there is an influence of characteristics of safety and prevention information on student perceptions of campus climate. The aim of this study was to evaluate student perceptions of their personal safety on campus and identify the impact of the method of presentation of information on feelings of safety. This research is fundamental in furthering the current literature on campus climate. Our goal is to ensure an equitable and accessible education for the diverse student population at SJSU in support of the university's Transform 2030 goals. Conducted at the beginning of the pandemic, inclusion criteria for participants required enrollment in the fall 2021 semester. Participants would have at minimum 2 months of experience on campus. The semester began in August 2021, and the experiment opened in October of 2021. The sample consisted of 404 students, representing 57 disciplines at SJSU. The graph depicts the demographics between the study sample and the 2020 SJSU student population. To assess the influence of characteristics of safety and prevention information, participants were randomly assigned 3 conditions. The control viewed historical facts about SJSU and provided a baseline for comparisons. Proactive information was operationalized as information on policies, programs, and support systems in place in regards to events involving safety and crime-related issues. Participants in this condition viewed UPD services and Title IX policies. Reactive information, defined as figures related to rates and reports of victimization and crime on campus, and historically at post-secondary institutions. These participants viewed rates of victimization and crime rates on and around campus. Following the information exposure, participants were administered the Qualtrics-based Campus Climate Survey revised, which provided a composite safety score representing student perceptions of campus safety as a dimension of campus climate. This slide provides examples of the information that participants in each condition were exposed to. The graph shows the average composite safety score for each treatment condition. Results of the ANOVA identified statistically significant differences between at least 2 of the treatment groups. Tukey HSD test revealed significant differences between the control and reactive groups and the proactive and reactive groups. There was no statistically significant difference identified between the control and proactive groups. This research has succeeded in identifying significant differences between characteristics of safety and prevention information and revealed the negative impact of reactive information on student perceptions of campus climate. The findings presented here highlight meaningful differences in how students internalize information in a unique way and how it impacts their campus experience. The evidence suggests a reevaluation of current standards and practices to best support the academic success of the diverse student population at SJSU. This research was only possible thanks to the San Jose State University College of Social Sciences, Dean Jacobs and Dr. Camille Johnson for affording me this research opportunity with the Student RSCA grant, as well as the psychology department, including Dr. Clifton Oyamot for awarding this research the Outstanding Undergraduate Research Scholarship. Lastly, I would like to thank my research advisor, Dr. Jael Citron, for her efforts over the last year to support this research, as well as her continued enthusiasm, encouragement, and guidance. That concludes this presentation. Thank you all for your time.